Dee Dee Dinah, my little Dinah. She's my fine Dee Dee. No, that was Dee Dee Dinah. I heard Oscar say Dee. But that's Robin. Happy birthday. Right near St. Valentine's Day. And I just wanted, I'm the guy that talked to you on the phone. You're an Aquarian like my grandma. My grandmother was Dorothy Boyle. Oh, Boyle, they dropped the O, the Shanty Irish. That's my mom's mom. And she was Aquarius. And I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I talked to you once on the phone. That's cool. Deanne said you were turning 50. That's a milestone, and it really is. And I saw this guy, Mark Dunn, who's a budding comic. He did that thing about the queen. I laughed. That was so funny. You'll probably get that one too. Good old Mark. He thinks he's George Carlin or something. But he is. He really is. I think he has the charisma for that. To be a comic comedian, you could say, I remember this guy when he was a street urchin, and he was now he's famous, and he sent me my friend Mark. Mark's a Libra, like your dad, Rick Neary. What was the name of your dad's garage band? And then they did a record.
Rick Neary and the Phantoms.
Rick Neary and the Phantoms. He's in the Phantom world now. The Ghosts. We're all going there. We're all going there. And I'm going to be honest. There's times when I just don't want to wake. I get so sick of being a human, man. I wouldn't want to go to Meadowood or the VA. I don't want to commit suicide, but it starts, when you feel just sick of this whole game of life, having to deal with all the bureaucracy of our culture, and the criminal justice system, the medical system, the VAs in that, the whole, in the world of Ken and Barbie, man, we're all going to be these middle class, well scrubbed. Some of your nurses that help you are probably sick of it too. I want to walk, nurse, nurse. You know how they are. Officer, officer. I was never a police officer, but I was in the Marine Corps. In Vietnam, thank God. I respect the North Vietnamese soldier, our opponent. Ho Chi Minh, I'm not a communist. I'm not a Marxist. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat either. But I respect Ho Chi Minh was like Abe Lincoln to them, to the Vietnamese people. And I was curious, and I read this in the public library down here. I got out a biography of Mickey Mantle. I read a biography. I read Abe Lincoln, but I read about Ho Chi Minh. And it was very interesting. He was quite a guy. He was educated in France. I also read Gandhi. It was very interesting. And Ulysses S. Grant. I find biographies very interesting. Sometimes I get tired of Dharma books. They're all right, but they're hard. They're too erudite. But that's what Trungpa said. He says, very erudite. I know what he means. Dud, 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 dud. And in Christianity, oh my, I'm not talking about Jesus. He was the real deal. I'm like you, Robin. I'm a recovering Irish Catholic instead of Italian. And the Catholics aren't as boring as, the Protestant thing. I'm not putting down Protestants, but that whole fundamentalist Islam, Christianity, they just don't get it. They don't own God. They're not special. The exclusivity, they're exclusive. You see, I went forward and I'm officially born again, and I have this exclusiveness with God because I'm Islamic. So I am, on Allah's side. Oh, what a joke. We're none of us, we're all like culpable. I'm part of the problem. I'm a sinner. So I don't want to be. My ideal is try to treat others like I want to be treated. Bitchy Scotty with a hissy fit. I am sometimes. Aren't we? I don't have any stake in it. I'm not trying to be a reverend. Oh, man, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to be a nurse, man. That's good, isn't it, Deanne?
Yeah, happy
Birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy birthday
Birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy birthday,
Birthday,
dear
dear
Robin.
Robin.
We don't mean Robin Hood. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Actually, that's Robin Hood. That's my brother-in-law's name is Terry, and that's a very androgynous name, And so is yeah, uh, uh, um, other androgynous names are Jody and Terry, and yeah. I'm not talking about androgyny. Oh my God, are they scared of that? Epicene? There's a word. It isn't even sexual. Like that joke Mark did isn't even about sexual intercourse. But if the queen had balls, she'd be king.